Welcome to Almost Functional Gaming. We aim to help all followers of Russ and the Allfather to improve on the tabletop. List building, tournament recaps, unit reviews, weekly council of the Fang, and other tips to help us all go from almost functional to fully functional. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out our merch store and Almost Functional score tracker on Amazon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Almost Functional 40K. They dropped our Grotmist Detachment and the Dataslate super early this morning. I was planning on being in here and being live around 8:50 because they normally drop at 9, but saw that it dropped this morning, got up, ran into work early. I'm here an hour before I really have to be for my normal job. So, but I didn't want to, I haven't been in any of my chats or Discord. I've been trying to stay out of those because I want to kind of give my own reaction to this before it gets skewed by else's. So this will be just my initial thoughts on it. I'll play a game with it tonight, our new detachment, see what I think of it. Then I may or may not take the Dragon's Cup this weekend. But then Thursday night, my night's open, so I'll do a more in-depth breakdown of the attachments once I've had time to play it and digest it more. So we'll see. But go ahead and bring up some of this stuff. Share screen. So I normally have all this stuff up and prepped, but everything's and it happened right as I woke up this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the data slate and stuff first because I want to see what kind of points changes we might have gotten, because that will affect my opinion on the detachment. Like, oh, this detachment's good, but we got a bunch of point changes. Then it might not be. So, but hopefully they didn't do anything too much to us there. So let's go into downloads, data slate. Let's do the field manual first. Sisters went up. Good. I'm just going to give a quick thought on other stuff. It's like Custodes down. That's not good for us. Admech up on a few things. That's good. Eldari up. Janezar, Lycus, Warp Spiders, Storm Guardians, Fire Dragons, Swooping Hawks. All right, that's all good for us. I mean, we were decent into Eldar anyway. Guards the same. Templar, some up, some down. All right. What's this? Oh, Sanguinar down for Angels. Demons. Few up, few down. Chaos Knights, 10, 15, 20. All right, so they got mostly a little point drops, except for the spoiler. Chaos Marines, Forge Fiend, and Chaos Lord and Terminator Armor went down. Fabius went up. Dark Angels, Astral up, Black Knights down. And I can hear my phone going crazy in the background, but I'm not checking in these messages till after I've given my initial review of everything. Chaos Land Raider down, Rodius up for Death Guard. Death Watch and Dominator up. Yukari, Ravager down, Reavers up. Emperor's Children, Demon Prince up. Ooh, they got a bunch of other drops, though. GC the same. Grey Knights got some points dropped. And Scepters went down. Purgation went down. Or Interceptor. Agents, whatever. Knights, just drops. So we got points drops for Knights. Votan. An enhancement going up, but other sides, a few things went down. Necrons untouched. Orcs untouched. Space Marines, Sean up. Aggressors down. Okay, I have to look at aggressors. Eradicators down. Khan down. Lieutenant down. Centurion Devastators up. Yeah, saw that coming. Sicarius down. Vanguard Veteran Squads up. Victorous, 3-man's down, 6-man's up. Storm Speeder down. Us. Oh, Bjorn's 160. Grey Hunter's 165. All right, now we're talking. Iron Priest down. Yeah, after the nerf, that's good. Murderfang down to 150. Red down to 130. Ooh. This is great. Bjorn's like an auto take, and now he's cheaper. Might have to give Grey Hunters a thought here. All right. Honestly, I like this for us. Nothing went up. Yeah. Tau, breach your team down. Riptide, Sky. Oh, Riptide's up. That's good for us. Storm Surge, Strike Team, whatever. Thousand Suns. Some of their demon stuff went up, but some of their other stuff went down. A lot of their other stuff went down. All right, so I guess they realized they hit Thousand Suns a little too hard. Carnifex, Screamer Killer down for Tyranids. World Eaters. Angron down 20. Slaughterbound, and then some enhancements went up. Goremongers went down. Lordal Juggernaut went up. All right, and this is legend stuff. We don't care about that. All right, so some of the good armies got hit, and then we got some decent points drops. That was great. We'll run through the data slate real quick, and then I'll get over to the detachment. Just scroll through, look for red. Anything green was from last time, so we're not going to worry about that. Eldari. Trigger when an eligible vehicle unit from your army is selected to make an advance move. Till the end of the turn, ranged weapons equipped by the unit have the assault ability. All right, so they changed something there. Oh, excluding character models. So Fugan and them can no longer benefit from the Shrine token. That's actually a really big change. All right, target one stream that was eligible to fight this stage. Oh, so they can only jump back in their transport if they had fought. That's all right. So that's really big. Warhost, same thing. Oh, Fire and Fade. They can't embark with Fire and Fade. Oh, so all that jump out, shoot, jump back in is gone. Oh, ooh. All right, so Eldar not only got points for it, and then this wrecked Eldar, I think. We'll see how it turns out, but I think that hit Eldar really hard. Well, let's see if there's anything else. So far, only Eldar got whacked. Nobody else really getting touched. Drakari, Hand of the Archon, or Witches units. So that's actually, I think, is a buff. They add an extra unit that gets to do something. Emperor's Children. Attack if it is a transport model or just embarked from a transport. So their transports get to benefit from this too. GSC agents. Rodan. Orcs. Marines. Space Wolves, nothing. Thousand Suns. Change some of the profiles for these guys. Oh, he's 3 damage. I think he looks like he got extra AP and damage, extra range and damage, maybe. Unless some of this went down, but I'm looking at me like it went up. Or Scintillated Legion, or Scintillated Legion. So just cleaning up some keywords here that lets it buff their demons as well. Tyranids, World Eaters. All right, so nothing on us. Eldari really got hit. The rest of it looked like maybe just cleaning up some stuff that was kind of like overlooked. All right, and now for what we're really here for. Saga of the Greywolf. All right, so Master of Wolves. At the start of your command phase, you can select one of the hunting packs listed below. At the start of your next command phase, that hunting pack is active and its effects apply to all Adept Stars unit from your army. You can only select each hunting pack once per battle. So it's Adept Starting, not Space Wolf. That's already a great start. Encircling Jaws, you can reroll advance rolls and charge rolls. Ooh, that's nice. Each time on this unit makes a ranged attack, add 1 to the hit roll, +1 to hit in shooting. I don't think that's that great for what most of us are running, but if you want to run a more shooty list. Ferocious Strike, each time this unit is selected to fight, select either lethal or sustained ability. Till the end of the phase, weapons equipped by models unit have the selected ability. All right, so it looks like kind of like our own doctrines, like our own Gladius type thing. The first one and the second one are really good. Middle ones, whatever. But I run Gladius, and I rarely ever use Devastator, so it's kind of the same thing. No advance in charge yet. Hopefully, we got something for that. Once for battle, when selecting Hunting Pack for Master of Wolves Detachment, if a Logan Grimmer model from memory is on the battlefield, you can select a Hunting Pack. Oh, so we can select one twice. Probably lethal or sustained. Maybe occasionally advance or charge. Don't waste it on the +1 to hit. You can include Space Wolves, yeah, obviously. Grimnar's Mark, Adepts Astartes Terminator Captain, model only. Once per battle round from the second battle round onward, you can target the bearer's unit with the Rapid Ingress or Heroic Intervention stratagem for 0 CP. You can do even if the units target a different unit with that stratagem. Oh, we can double Rapid Ingress or Heroic. That is good. And he can join Wolfguard Terminators. All right. Well, this is getting taken. All right, so it looks like 30 Terminators, each led by characters, is back on the menu. So there's half my 1,000 points of whatever list I'm building gone. Halmal, Wolf Priest model only. At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy unit within 6 inches of the bearer. I must take a battle shot subtracting 1. Yeah, that's okay. Chariots of the Storm, Adepts Astartes model only. After both players have deployed their armies, select up to 3 Adepts Astartes unit from your army and redeploy them. When doing so, you can set those units up as strategic reserve regardless of how many units are already in. Oh, okay. That could be good. See how many points that is. Skjald's Foretelling, Wolfguard Battle Leader model only. While the bear's leading unit, weapons equipment models in the unit have the Lance ability. Oh, that's nice. That really helps with the taking the Wolfguard Battle Leader over the Priest with head takers. Because now when you charge, you get the +1 wound on top of the sustained and the reroll ones. All right, so we definitely going to have to try to find put a 6 paired head takers with a battle leader in this list. So far, army rule, okay. Enhancements, I really like. The Wolf Priest ones, whatever, but the other 3 seem really good. The foe foreseen, your opponent's shooting phase or the fight phase. Just as a unit select its targets. 1 unit from your army select its target of 1 or more attacks. Then the phase, each time the attack target's unit worsen. Oh, this is just AOC with a different name for us. Okay, and so far most stuff is saying Adepts Astartes, not Space Wolf. I'm really, really liking that. Unrelenting Hunters, your movement phase. 1 Adepts Astartes unit from your army that has not been selected to move this phase. Till the end of the turn, your unit is eligible to declare a charging turn in which it fell back. All right, that's super good. If your unit is a Space Wolf unit, until the end of the turn, is eligible to declare a charging turn in which advanced or fell back. All right, now that's the one thing the Fenris Terminator attachment was missing before, was an advance or was a fallback strat and an advanced strat, and now we have both in one. So the fact that it's in one strat means you can only do one of the 2 on 1 unit per butt. Hey, it's better than nothing. Grimnar's command phase, 1 Adept Astartes unit from your army. Select 1 hunting pack from the Master of Wolves Detachment rule. So this is, you can put somebody in a hunting pack even if you've already used it. So it's kind of like the same as Gladius. You can choose to put somebody in something at any time. I have the pack, your shooting phase. 1 Adept Astartes unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot this phase. Until the end of the phase, each time a model unit makes attack, add 1 to the wound roll. All right, so you get +1 to wound in shooting. Once again, okay, not the most amazing strat. At least not for way most people are building wolves right now. Maybe some of this will incentivize a little more shooting in builds, but then we got Fenrisian Ferocity. Your movement or charge phase, 1 Adept Astartes mounted or walker from your army that has not been selected to move or charge. To the end of the phase, each time the model unit makes a normal, advance, fallback, or charge move, it can move horizontally through models, excluding Titanic, and terrain features. And there's no limit on the size of the terrain features, which is amazing. When doing so, it can move within engagement range of any models, but cannot in a normal, advance, or fallback move within engagement range of them. All right, so this really helps with move blocking on Thunderwolves. I don't know if I'm able to fit Thunderwolves in my first build because I want to do the 30 Terminators, but after that, we may have to go back and back to 20 or maybe 2 5s and a 10 and find points for at least 1 Thunderwolf squad, because being able to charge over and through stuff really just makes them a lot better. Then the last one, Battle Instincts. Your opponent's shooting phase, just immune to shot. 1 Space Wolf unit from your army. So you can do a D6 move after you got shot. That's okay. If it was a flat 6, that would be amazing. I just find I end up wasting so many CP and rolling 1s or 2s, and then wishing I had the CP for something else after they can't get out of whatever range I'm trying to do. But it's good to have in your pocket. Just the threat of it can make people think about whether or not they want to shoot you. And it's in the shooting phase too, so it's like, all right, it's not just move within 9. If you shoot this unit with something, I can move. So overall, I think this is really solid. Let me see what we got in the chat here. I was so wrong, but we didn't get a champion defenders rewrite, so it's a win. Yep. Looks sick. We got buffs. Yep. So many ways to build. Yeah, there's lots of option here. There's good stuff for head takers. Terminators get a character. You got strats that help Thunderwolves. Wolf and Dread showing 135, but they've got the highlight. All right. Yep. All Dreads went down 10. Looks pretty balanced to me, like strats and 2 good enhancements. Could be good with Grimnar out of an Impulsor. Hops out, gets targeted, then jumps back in. Oh, yeah, the reactive move. Yeah, possibly. But just remember, he has to be on the battlefield for some of his rules. So if he's in a transport, he can't bring a unit in from reserve early, and he won't be able to trigger the extra doctrine or hunting pack in the command phase. So for those reasons, I don't like having him in a transport, but it's an option. But it could work with like a different squad, like head takers or something in a transport, so that you can't shoot them with little piddly shots. You got to shoot something big at them. All right. So I think this looks really, really good. So I'll go over here to new to recruit, and I'm going to build my first thoughts on the list. We'll see if they have updated this yet. Probably not. Let's call this Greywolf. And I'm going to be doing the 30 Terminator list just because I've been wanting to do that. So this isn't necessarily going to be what I think is the best build, because I do think there's good options for Thunderwolves. I don't know what all I'm able to fit in here, but all right. So battle size 2,000. What else? Detachment. Saga of the... Nope, not in here yet. So let's make it bold. We'll call it bold, but this is Saga the Great Hunter, or the Greywolf. Let's go back here. No, not here. What were the points for the enhancements? I missed that. I'm assuming that was in the field manual. Let's go down to Space Wolves, because that would be good to know, because we're going to want to take some of these in this list. Hopefully they didn't wreck us too bad with the points on these. Saga of the Greywolf. Chariots Grimnar's Mark 20. Chariots of Storm with the redeploy, I believe, 25. Skeletor telling with the Lance 25. All right, so our enhancements are kind of expensive, but it's whatever. They're good ones. All right, so what are we definitely taking? We're definitely taking Arjak, we're definitely taking Bjorn, and we're definitely taking Logan. All right, don't think we're going to take any other named. Yeah, +1 wound on Inceptors or Lancer would be interesting, yes. All right, so then we're going to add the Terminator squads for them. Actually, let's go ahead and add this Captain and Terminator armor. And back. And that enhancement was Grimnar's Mark, right? So 20 points. So I need to give him a 20-point enhancement, whatever we have options for in here. All right, so we're going to be 5 points under what we should be for right now. Stormbolter, relic weapon, Oh, this is only warrior options? Alright, so yeah, we'll run him with the relic weapon. I think that's the way I have mine built. Alright, so then we're going to add 3 Terminator squads, 3 full. Just because that's the way I think we'll probably end up finding that 1 full and maybe 2 5-mans, or maybe 2 full and 1 5-man might be the sweet spot to get extra models in, but we'll see. Oh, what did I Terminator? No, not Terminator Squad. Wolfguard Terminator Squad. Delete. Wolfguard Terminators. Alright, so we'll go back for now. I'd like to get some head takers in here to take advantage of something. Alright, so we'll go there. Alright, so I had no way this thing's going, so we'll go up to 9, and then we'll add 2, and then we gotta go back down to 7. And we'll give them all the Storm Shield for those 7. Alright. So 340, duplicate, duplicate. Alright, so we're at 1515. We've got everything we want for the Terminator bricks. Oh no, so we're at 1520. We're down the 5 points from the enhancement. Alright, so now we're going to add the things we just kind of have to take. We need a regular scout squad. Just, if you watch some of the videos, you know why I always take them just for missions. And then, where are they at? And take an infiltrator squad. Depending on how you like to play, you could take in, a lot of people will take intercessors instead. I just like not having to worry about my backfield at all once I drop the unit. All right, so that'll put us at 1685. So that leaves us 315 points. So I want Wolf Scouts, I want Thunder Wolves, I want Head Takers. I don't think I'm getting all of that. I'd love to have Head Takers and Impulsor, but I think that's definitely not happening. But because I want to test out this new Battle Leader enhancement, we're going to start with a Wolfguard Battle Leader. Yes. 65 points. We'll give him this enhancement, which I believe was 20 or 25. Shared to the skilled for the 25. Ugh. All right, so Wolfguard Battle Leader enhancements 25. I like giving him a Thunderhammer. Leave him with the shield. All right. So now we're at 1775, and we're going to want to add in this Head Taker squad. Probably go paired. Although with Lance and Sustain and Real, you could go shields for a little durability since you're already going to be getting really good return on the 4 attacks. But let's go with the 6 attacks for now. Make this a 6-man. Master Code, there we go, paired weapons. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do, 0. All right. So let's see where that puts us. We have 55 points. No, we have 50 points. So there's not much you can do with 50 points other than 40 points for Fenrisian Wolves or 50 points for... And since the points work out perfect for that, we are just going to add 6 Hunting Wolves. That should put us at 1995, which would be 2,000 because we're down. I believe this red thing is just telling me to pick a Warlord. So make a Logan Warlord. Yeah, so now that's a 2,000 point list because the one enhancement's 5 points more than that. But yeah, Grey Hunters went down, so there's options for that. Running 30 Terminators really limits some options. So maybe you only run 2 squads, in which case, or run 2 5-mans. or even 3 5-mans. That could be interesting, running just 3 smaller units of them. Then you can get in a Thunderwolf squad, some Grey Hunters, some stuff like that. Because Grey Hunters went down to what, 165? I don't want to take them instead of Infiltrators because I need something to hold them back, and I wouldn't want to leave 10 Grey Hunters back. Oh, I have 12 head. Oh, that's because 220 points. Yeah, that's right. 170 plus 50. Okay. That looked like too much for a minute. But no, I definitely think there's some play for Grey Hunters now at 165. I like that price point. But you can't run 30 Terminators if you do that. This gives us a lot of options on different builds. There's not one build for this detachment. This is what I think I'm going to play around with because I enjoyed running the 30 Terminators in Fenris, and this just has some better options than that had for the Terminators with the advance and fallback and Armor of Contempt. The Lethal Sustained was something that had this has it. So I just really like this in this detachment, but I could see dropping these down to 5-mans and running some Thunderwolves and like Grey Hunters. Because yeah, at least one big squad of Thunderwolves in this, being able to run over and charge over stuff, and they can't screen you, would be really nice. And then sticking in, yeah, because that's 230, Grey Hunters 165, 340. Yeah, because it's 510 points if you drop all the Terminators down to 5-mans. So then 230, 395. So you still have like 110 points. So yeah, you could, if you drop these all down to 5-mans, which 30 is my meme I want to run, but if you drop this down to 3 5-mans, you could fit in a 6-man Thunderwolf, a Grey Hunter squad, and a squad of Wolf Scouts. And that honestly seems like a super solid list. So that could be really, really nice. And that's, oh, and no, do they not have the changes here? They have Bjorn at 70. So actually, I have 10 more points. So I have 50, 60 points if we drop the Wolves. All right, now we can see if we can find some mystery. So we actually got 60 points left. All right, so if I took the Infiltrator squad down to Intercessors, I'd have 80 points. Anywhere else to find some points? No. I could drop the enhancement off him, which would put me at 105, which would give me a squad of Wolf Scouts. And just lose the Lance off. I really want to test out the new enhancement, though. But that might be a better play there. And we'll see how good the Captain does, but the Captain gives you some good stuff for these termies. He gives you, let's see. Oh, they don't actually tell us what any of this is. Oh, there we go. Reroll charge rolls made for this model's unit. You have that once per game from the hunting packs, so may or may not be needed, but he has it all the time. Do the free CP, which is great. Ignore that because that's the other enhancement. So once you get the free CP with him, that's the main thing you gain from him. Relic weapon is strength 5, neg 2 damage, which is the same as most of our profiles. You could give him the relic fist. Mine isn't modeled that way, so I'm not going to rip him apart just for a test game. So you could maybe not even run the 3rd Terminator squad and take some other of our stuff that I'm really liking right now, like the Wolf Scouts are solid, Thunderwolves. But that's my initial thought. I'm sure after playing it tonight and some thought and playing around, I'll talk to some of the other guys. Thursday night, I think Hunter's going to try to come back on, and we'll build a list with his input on it, get a little more of his flavor on what he thinks. But that's it for now. I got to get ready to run into work. But I'm going to have a test game tonight, probably with something like this. I got to figure out what to do with this last 60 points. But I'll figure that out, and once after I do the Thursday video, Friday before I head to the Dragons Cup, I'll probably give you guys the updated, finalized list of what I'm running, or at least make the video and have it set to drop Saturday, because lists aren't live till Saturday. Maybe not let everybody know exactly what I'm bringing before they have to submit their lists. But yeah, you don't need Thunderwolf Cav, but the speed with the reroll charges and then going through stuff, it would scare people. But you're right. They don't necessarily need Thunderwolf Cav in this. I mean, yeah, you don't need much else. 30 Terminators really survive just about anything and kill a lot of stuff, especially with the ability to lethal sustained. And then we got the Armor Contempt here. So we'll see how it goes. But any last questions or thoughts before I run off to work? And yes, yeah, everything is in the app. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all later.
Thank you for watching Almost Functional Gaming. We appreciate the support of all followers of Russ and the Allfather. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out our merch store and Almost Functional Score Tracker on Amazon. Everything helps support the growth of this channel, and we appreciate it.